issue.
Hey guys, it's Alan, the Fireman 1028, and today we're back with our 2025 KTM 390 Enduro R. And today we're just going to have a quick talk. And we're going to have a talk about how does this bike crash. Again, if you see anything that you like, comment, subscribe. Subscriptions to me are the ultimate compliment and allow us to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to be able to do some really cool things, and I got a lot of stuff planned, not only for this bike, but for our other bikes in our fleet, plus maybe a new bike that's coming along pretty soon. So again, stay tuned and we're going to talk about how does this bike crash. Alright guys, so I'm here on the left side of the bike, and first we're going to talk about not about how it crashed, but about how it's going to wear. So if I want you to notice right here on this panel. So, and you got something similar on the other side. This is just honestly from pants and boots and pants, and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. Anyway, so this is just a wear pattern just from wearing motorcycle pants. Now, my son Sully, who's 5'11", maybe 6 foot now, 150, 160 pounds, he rode the bike most of the day. And for the record, he crashed the bike twice. That's besides the point. But this is just going to be normal wear, and as you start riding off-road and you're standing and everything else, this is going to be a pretty common wear pattern, not only here, but also here on this side of the bike. And again, that's just from standing and riding. How this panel kind of protrudes out ever so slightly, that's going to be a major wear point on the bike. Now, let's talk about crashing. And I'll put up a couple pictures here. The very first crash, he went down on the right side of the bike, this side here. Now the handguard, the stock handguard, took most of the brunt, and you can see it scratched it. I mean, it was a simple slide out. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a crash, just a simple slide out.
Issue.
By the way, these mirrors are absolute garbage. Look at that. They're garbage. Anyway, so the handguard took the majority of the fall right here. Scratched it up pretty good. That's okay. The body, got a couple scratches here on the body. I already kind of dulled up the graphics here. Look how shiny this one is over here, and look how dull this is over here. And that's just from riding. That's just from normal riding. But the biggest thing is right here on the tank. That's a simple slide out, and how the tank protrudes up. The tank is one of the first things that actually made contact with the ground. No dents, that's all scratches. Now some pretty deep scratches right here, but that's all scratches just from going down. Now again, I know you're going to say, well, you should have had some crash bars on it, or you should have had some real hand guards, and you know what, you're right, we absolutely should. And that's on me for not outfitting the bike before we took it off-road. But funny me for thinking that we could take a bike from the showroom, break in miles, and then go ride it. So that's on me. So that's the biggest thing right there. And we really didn't even see that till we got home and we were cleaning the bike up to see how damaged that was. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. No damage to the front here. Forks were fine. Skid plate, actually, the cheesecake cheese plate skid plate actually did pretty good. Second crash was on the left-hand side. You see again the handguard took the majority of it. Actually, I thought we broke the lever because it was buried. It was buried in some mud, and I'll put that picture up here, and you can see that. Took some scratches on the fairings as well. Actually a pretty little gouge right there in the fairing. Another one right there, and actually a pretty good scratch right there too. The factory shift lever, I'll give it this. That shift lever was buried. Actually, you can see right there where it was actually buried, and actually it was stuck. It was stuck in that position. We had to take a stick and pull that out. So, thank you KTM for at least giving us a folding lever there. You see, it doesn't return all the way back. The factory pegs were okay. We pulled the rubber inserts out, thankfully. No damage to the cases here. This crash on this side. And again, it was a real simple, just low slide. It was real loose conditions, and it is what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's happened to all of us. It's going to happen to all of us again. And so some body crash bars definitely would have helped with this one. and you know, some real hand guards would have helped with both of them. So, you know, that's on me for not outfitting the bike. I just you know, we've had a couple crashes now, so I wanted you to see, you know, just wanted you to see what happens when you actually crash the bike. But this right here, like I said, this is going to be from normal wear. That's going to happen every single time you ride. And I noticed it. I actually noticed it on this side first. I noticed that one, and that was just from me taking it on the scar. That very first, and I'll post that up here somewhere. That first video of actually taking it off road, and that's just for my boots. And that was a pair of like Climb Outrider pants. So really not even like any hardcore pants or anything. So that's going to be a common wear item right there. So, you know, maybe get a vinyl wrap, get some black plastics or whatever, so it doesn't show up as much. These panels here didn't wear too bad, but you know, this is going to be a high wear point. I'm working with pivot pegs now for a set of pegs. We're looking to see if this is the same setup, which it don't appear to be, is the same setup that's on the older models, which we have the 22 sitting right up there. We definitely have to replace the brake pedal at some point with something a little stronger, especially if Sully continues to ride the bike and continues to crash it. But like I said, crash bars, you see a pretty good gouge right there too. Crash bars are going to be like a dent right there, maybe. Crash bars are going to be a definite a must on this bike, and then we are going to have some saddlebag brackets, and at least they give us the provisions here for some saddlebag brackets. Even if we run a rackless setup, I like to have that. Ability there. But like I said, the bike did great. You know, the bike did fantastic. Off-road, I was really impressed. We still got some fueling issues we got to work out, but like I said, you know, it was a lot of fun. And that's it. You know, that was just the purpose of this video here, was just to kind of show, you know, once you start actually riding your bike like you're supposed to, that's the things that's going to happen. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you see anything that you like, comment, subscribe. We're really having a lot of fun playing with this bike and playing with the 390 Adventure. I'm looking to add another bike to the fleet. We're going to sell some bikes that really aren't performing well, and not only for videos, but for rentals, and we just don't ride them very often. So there's going to be some new stuff kind of rolling in. So again, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. God bless. Roll Tide. And remember, tomorrow needs you. Thanks, guys.